Have you noticed something interesting lately? While millions of investors are still debating whether to buy dividend ETFs, AI stocks, or simply stick with the S&P 500, one growth ETF has quietly been outperforming expectations without generating nearly as much attention. That ETF is SCHG. At first glance, it looks like just another large-cap growth fund. But if you look beneath the surface, you'll discover something that many investors completely miss, and it could become one of the biggest reasons SCHG continues to outperform in 2026. Later in this video, I'll show you why SCHG may actually benefit from a hidden advantage that many investors never consider when comparing ETFs. If you're interested in building long-term wealth with ETFs, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and let me know in the comments, would you choose SCHG over VOO in 2026? Before we dive in, a quick disclaimer: this video is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered financial, legal, tax, or professional investment advice. Always do your own research and consult a qualified financial advisor before making investment decisions. Now, let's get started. When people hear growth ETF, they often assume it's simply a basket of expensive technology companies. That assumption is only partially true. SCHG is designed to track large U.S. companies that exhibit strong growth characteristics, not just companies with high stock prices. Its underlying index focuses on businesses showing exceptional earnings growth, revenue expansion, and strong market momentum. That means the portfolio isn't selected because companies are trendy. It's selected because the underlying businesses continue producing financial results that justify long-term growth. That's a subtle but important distinction. Instead of chasing hype, SCHG systematically captures companies that are leading their industries. And in today's economy, industry leaders tend to become even stronger. Why? Because scale matters more than ever. Artificial intelligence, cloud computing, digital advertising, enterprise software, semiconductors. These industries reward companies that already dominate. The biggest firms have the most data, the largest customer bases, and billions available for research and development. SCHG owns many of these market leaders. Instead of trying to predict which startup becomes the next giant, SCHG allows investors to own the companies that are already proving themselves every quarter. Now here's something many investors overlook. Growth investing has changed dramatically over the past decade. Years ago, investors associated growth stocks with companies that weren't profitable. Many burned cash while promising huge future potential. Today's largest growth companies are completely different. Many generate enormous free cash flow. Some hold hundreds of billions in cash. Others continue buying back their own shares while increasing earnings year after year. That's one reason SCHG may be especially attractive in 2026. You're not simply investing in future potential. You're investing in profitable companies that continue creating even more opportunities for future growth. This creates a powerful combination. Growing earnings, strong balance sheets, high profit margins, and businesses capable of investing heavily during economic slowdowns. That's difficult for smaller competitors to match. Let's talk about something investors rarely discuss. Concentration. Some critics argue SCHG owns too much of its portfolio in a relatively small number of companies. They're right. But concentration isn't automatically a weakness. In fact, concentration is often how exceptional returns are created. Think about history. A relatively small number of companies have generated most of the stock market's long-term gains. The biggest winners often become even bigger. SCHG intentionally gives greater weight to these dominant businesses rather than spreading money equally across hundreds of average companies. Of course, concentration also increases volatility. If mega-cap technology struggles, SCHG may temporarily underperform. But long-term investors understand something important. Volatility is not the same as risk. Permanent loss of capital is risk. Temporary price swings are simply part of investing. If your investment horizon is 10 or 20 years, volatility often becomes an opportunity rather than a problem. If you're enjoying this analysis so far, take a second to hit the like button. It really helps the channel reach more investors who want to make smarter financial decisions. And don't forget to subscribe because we cover ETF strategies like this every week. Now let's compare SCHG to something many investors already own. VOO. VOO is an outstanding ETF. It's diversified, low cost, simple, It's often the default recommendation for new investors. But here's where things become interesting. VOO owns both growth companies and slower growing value companies. SCHG removes much of that slower growth exposure. That means when innovative companies continue driving the economy, SCHG has the potential to outperform. Of course, there will be years when value stocks outperform growth. Markets move in cycles. But if artificial intelligence, automation, cloud computing, cybersecurity, robotics, and digital transformation continue expanding throughout this decade, SCHG may remain one of the strongest positioned ETFs available. In other words, SCHG isn't betting on one technology. It's investing in the companies building the infrastructure behind multiple long-term trends. That's a major difference. Here's another hidden advantage. SCHG automatically evolves. Many investors think they must constantly search for the next winning stock. SCHG does much of that work for you. As companies grow stronger, they can become larger positions. If businesses lose their growth characteristics, their weight may decrease or they may eventually leave the index. This creates an ongoing quality filter. You don't need to constantly decide when to buy or sell individual companies. The ETF continuously adjusts according to its methodology. That removes much of the emotional decision-making that causes investors to underperform. Instead of reacting to headlines every week, you simply continue investing consistently. Sometimes simplicity produces surprisingly powerful results. Now let's discuss what could make 2026 especially important. Artificial intelligence is no longer an experimental technology. Businesses across nearly every industry are beginning to integrate AI into daily operations. Productivity improvements are becoming measurable. Companies are reducing costs, developing new products faster, improving customer experiences, increasing efficiency. Many of the businesses leading this transformation are already major holdings inside SCHG. If AI adoption continues accelerating over the next several years, those companies could experience another wave of earnings growth. Notice I said could. No outcome is guaranteed. Markets always contain uncertainty. But long-term investing is about probabilities, not certainty. SCHG appears positioned where many of tomorrow's economic tailwinds already exist. There's another reason I believe SCHG deserves more attention. Investor psychology. Many investors constantly chase whatever performed best during the last 6 months. When markets decline, they panic. When markets rally, they become overly optimistic. SCHG encourages a different mindset. It rewards patience. Instead of trying to predict every market correction, investors focus on owning outstanding businesses through multiple market cycles. That's often where real wealth is created. Not through perfect timing, but through consistent ownership. So who is SCHG best suited for? It may be ideal for investors who have a long investment horizon, can tolerate market volatility, want exposure to innovative companies, prefer passive investing over stock picking, and believe technology and innovation will continue shaping the global economy. However, investors nearing retirement or seeking stable dividend income may want to combine SCHG with other ETFs that emphasize income or broader diversification. The key isn't choosing the perfect ETF. It's building a portfolio that matches your financial goals, risk tolerance, and investment timeline. So here's the biggest takeaway. SCHG isn't just another technology ETF. It's a disciplined growth strategy focused on companies that continue demonstrating strong business performance. Its exposure to innovation. Its emphasis on profitable market leaders. Its low costs. And its ability to adapt over time may make it one of the most compelling growth ETFs heading into 2026. Will it outperform every year? Probably not. No ETF does. But if the world's most innovative companies continue expanding their earnings and strengthening their competitive advantages, SCHG could remain one of the best long-term growth investments available. And that hidden advantage I mentioned at the beginning? It's not simply that SCHG owns great companies. It's that it systematically concentrates on the businesses already proving they can turn innovation into real profits, allowing investors to benefit from long-term trends without constantly trying to guess the next big winner. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with someone who's building a long-term ETF portfolio. I'd also love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Do you think SCHG will outperform VOO in 2026, or do you prefer a different growth ETF? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.